Hey, beautiful soul, welcome in for our weekly reading from Friday, January 12th through Friday, January 19th. This is kind of a mixed bag, so I'm excited to get into it with you. If you haven't already taken advantage of my free 3-day mini course, Sign Magnet, just drop the word sign, S-I-G-N, in the comments if you're watching this on Instagram or Facebook, and you'll get a link right in your DMs from me to sign up totally free for this 3-day mini course that's going to teach you all about angel numbers or getting numbers as signs, teach you how to get signs from your loved ones in the spirit world, and how to get signs from the universe. Just drop the word sign, S-I-G-N, in the comments. Let's get into these cards. So the first card we have is the Hanged One. Now, this card really is just asking us to look at things from a different perspective. Perhaps you are still doing your new year planning and trying to figure out your goals, your projections, what you truly want for this year. Or perhaps there are situations arising for you in the energy this week that really are heavy on your heart or pressing on your mind, and you're just being given the guidance to look from a different perspective for new solutions, ideas, options, potentials. This next card, the Chariot, is really interesting in combination with this Hanged One. Chariot can often indicate things moving forward very quickly all of the sudden. So if you've been feeling like things are moving a little bit slowly through the holidays, through the new year, this is just a little bit of a heads up that the energy might be really revving up now and starting to move quickly. It's also a nod to being in balance through these changes and quick movement. And again, remembering this guidance of just looking at things from a different perspective, considering other perspectives in the situation beyond your own. Now, this card indicates a surprise often, this Page of Cups. It sometimes is a new beginning. It sometimes is a pivot or a next chapter to something you've already been working on. But as I've mentioned before when this card's popped out in the past, this little fish that's in this cup indicates a surprise. Sometimes it could be the surprise announcement of a pregnancy. Sometimes it could be surprisingly becoming pregnant. So if you're not wanting to become pregnant right now, take precaution. Sometimes it's an announcement of something positive, something someone is birthing into the world, a new book, a new business, a new venture, or just a different version of something you or someone else has been working on in the past. But again, remembering sometimes this quick movement or quick change of energy can help something bubble up that maybe wasn't quite at the surface before. So this is all exciting. This final card, and it's interesting, we've got two major arcana, a suit of cups and a suit of coins, and the clarifier is a suit of swords. So with this card, this 9 of Pentacles, it's not a bad card. This person in the garden has been toiling and working, and really now the fruits of their labor, these pentacles, are starting to show themselves, starting to bloom. But if you look at this person, she's kind of looking off to the side, not necessarily marveling and excited at her crop. So this is just asking you, is there anything you're wanting to change about what it is you've been working on in the world? So it could be your career, it could be things about your home, but it tends to be with Pentacles about our material possessions or the ways we make money in the world. And is there something you're wanting to change that's going to take you to that next level? With this influx of new energy, the potential's there for the energy to move forward for it. And if you can, be reevaluating from a different perspective or from all the perspectives, right? Turn it upside down, take it apart, look inside. Think about different aspects of planning or moving this project, this job forward that maybe you hadn't looked at before. 9 is when we're almost complete, but not quite. So if there's something in your money life, in your work, in your home, in your investments, in your contracts, that you're just feeling like this is good, but it could be a little better, or I'm still longing for this. It doesn't necessarily have to be a changing what you're doing entirely. With this page, it can indicate, coupled with this, maybe it's just a pivot. Maybe you're just gonna add some additional crops to what you're growing. Maybe you're gonna do 7 varieties of apples instead of 1. It doesn't necessarily mean scrap what you've been working on. It's going really well, even though it's not exactly to where you want it to be yet. What you've been working on, what you've been doing matters. It's just a reevaluation, but in a positive way, looking from a perspective, especially in this 8 year, of how can you find more happiness? How can you find more fulfillment? Maybe it is through your work, or maybe it's through something on the side, like a side hustle, a side volunteer work that really can bring you more fulfillment. Consider the unconsidered right now, though. And I did pull a clarifier just because this spread is a little bit, like I said, a mixed bag. This clarifier is 6 of Swords. This is a great card. Now, even though this person who's in this little boat is hunched over like they're disappointed, what this card is about moving away from difficult situations that no longer serve you. So it means you are already moving away in your mind, in your energy, but you're not all the way, across to the other side of the shore yet. It's that moving away that I want you to focus on when you're thinking about career, contracts, money, how that looks, investments for the future, things you're buying and selling. What perspective can you take as you're realizing what it is you're needing to move away from, what it is you're wanting to move towards? And sometimes just writing it out or just the mental acknowledgement is enough to help this energy move forward. If you're having agreement, the universe, God, whatever word you like in there, hears you and then can put new things across your path, new opportunities, new people, lots of different options here. But what is it that no longer serves you, that probably was challenging, maybe a little painful, maybe a little difficult, that was heavy on your heart, heavy on your mind, that you're realizing, okay, I need to move away from this now, and I need to move more into this segment, more into this focus. And it might not be the traditional shift or new chapter that you think. So be really open-minded. You even can ask Spirit for guidance, which brings me back to that sign mini course. If you're wanting signs from the universe, signs from your loved one in the spirit world, if you're wanting to communicate with the universe using numbers as signs to help you understand which perspective you're supposed to be looking from, or how to know when you're on the right track, just drop the word sign, S-I-G-N, in the comments on either Instagram or Facebook. If you're not on either of those platforms, you can go to my website, joyfulmedium.com, and drop your info right in the homepage and get that course right in your email inbox. I will DM you if you put the word sign in the comments with a link that lets you have access to that course. I really want the best for you in 2024. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye for now.